Hey everyone, this is a video I never thought I would make again, but the funnel boost strat is actually back in the game. I'm going to explain the new version of this that we have and show two different players doing it so you can kind of see how it works. I really want to know though what you guys think of this strat, whether they should actually completely remove it or try again to completely remove it, or whether we should actually have funnel in the game. This happened in one of my games yesterday on stream. I just watched this 19 minutes into the game, by the way. At least give me an assist. Nope, didn't even get an assist. It hit her as she egged, so I didn't even get an assist. I'm healing for the moose, by the way. Is he gonna get that? Is he gonna get it? Get out, this is so stupid. Riot literally tried to break this so it wouldn't work anymore. They've patched it twice to make this not work. And it still works. Kind of see what I mean, right? And during that, I said that they tried to kill this twice. It was actually 3 times. The first was in patch 8.14. If you had the most total gold as a jungler, lane minions grant 10 less gold. 8.15, they had another better fixed version that couldn't be abused. The highest minion score then grants 10 less. That was actually removed in 8.23 in the preseason, so obviously it did come back. So in 9.1, finally, they added this thing to kill it off completely. If your gold from minions is more than half your gold from monsters, they grant 10 less gold. The one we have at the moment is the funnel boost strat, where Yi will farm the jungle, then go to farm lane, normally top lane, and you stick a support top instead. The one in my game was a Taric, but another guy that we're going to look at in Master Tier uses Lulu instead. The support will start the game with a coin. They farm a little bit, but then the Yi comes top after his clear. They 2v1 the lane, instead giving most of the gold to him. After that, the support then stacks the items like Sensor and Zeke's, Knight's Vow, stuff like that to protect him, and they just 2v5 every single fight because Master Yi is so far ahead. This is the easiest way to ever win a game of League at the moment if you know the plan and you can execute it properly. It isn't just back as well, it is really strong again, by the way. No flame here at all, by the way. The guy in my game and his duo that I had played 500 games last season, and they were mid to low plat players. Maybe they have improved a ton, but now they're demolishing mid diamond games all of a sudden with ease. Like, nobody could even stop them. It is really tough to play against. With the addition of towel plates, there is more gold on the map to be had early from pushing there, and I think that kind of makes his funnel idea even better. But what is the deal, right? Like, why isn't the penalty that we had working this? Riot deliberately tried to kill it, but it didn't work. It's because this new breed of strat full clears the jungle and then goes to top lane. It is not permanently in a lane anymore and then sometimes go farm. It's the other way around. That, of course, then gets entirely around how Riot tried to nerf it in the first place, because it isn't just a buddy system. Honestly, if you do it this way, the way I'm going to show you, you're very unlikely to ever get hit with the penalty that Riot have. The idea with this isn't like a pure funnel, but an overfed, overfarmed Master Yi and a support to help him kill everybody and make it feel like he's actually got even more gold than he already does. I'm going to run through this game with Kerberos. So he is a top laner, actually. He's challenger and he plays in the UK scene. I'm going to link his stream down below and he might play there. I'm not too sure, but he got to Master Tier with an 80% win rate just using this strat. This is something that is pretty much the same every single game. So if you follow this, you watch it, you understand it, you can probably replicate it pretty easy. I would say you want to try it in a normal game before that, but yeah, let's jump into one of Kerberos' games and I'll show you how this works. So this is a challenger player, Kerberos. This is like a Master Tier average game, pretty much around that level anyway. So you're going to notice first he is duo with the Lulu, by the way. Lulu is going top lane. Lulu has heal, but we're going to be starting on our blue buff with the Master Yi. We're going to go for a Crocs. I'm going to speed this up as we go because you don't really need to see him farming and smacking these camps about. But what you'll notice is he's just doing a full clear at the moment, so he's not worrying about any minions or anything like this, and it's why it's not a traditional funnel like we had before. You couldn't put a Kai'Sa in this situation, leave Kai'Sa alone and just let her AFK farm the jungle because she had a buddy system before. Now you don't have that. It's just Master Yi powering through, farming as he goes, using his W to heal back up, getting his red buff. So you'll notice he's literally killed every single thing at the moment, I guess, except the crab, but he's got the full clear going. Side bot side, because then you get the top side. That wave is now pushing in. He's actually going to manage to grab a first blood just because Lulu set that up, baited it pretty well, landed slow, and now he's going to get some farm. And you notice if I slow this down, he's not getting any reduced farm at the moment. He's getting exactly the same as normal, 15 for 14 for the casters, 21 for the cannons. So at the moment in the game, he's not receiving this funnel penalty like you would have at all. First base picks up his blue smite and a couple of daggers, goes back bot lane again to farm a bit more. And part of this is actually because he's going to get the Inferno Dragon. This is actually a really big thing. But again, even if without that, he is going to try and get the early dragon in games, but get the bot side camps because those are respawning from his first clear. I'm going to skip this ahead, obviously, but you notice that he isn't just sitting top lane farming. Lulu actually does have some CS, 20, half of Riven's, but still does have some CS. Fight breaks out, not the best. You don't really want to be doing this, but this is the other reason that I'm showing you this game, because he doesn't actually have the best early game ever. And it shows you how powerful the strat is, because even if he's feeding a little bit, I guess, not having the best start, he still ends up going pretty much godlike during the game. So respawns, go straight to the top side again to farm the jungle, not top lane, even though there is a wave actually there. But what you'll notice is this Lulu is freezing it right by her tower. She's only CSing a little bit at a time. She's not pushing or anything like that. And that is going to be because he's doing his Krugs right now. And then he's going to go top side. He's actually doing a clever thing here though and waiting for the Riven. So the wave above is just above. It's literally there, and Lulu is trying to hold this a little bit. So it's where the communication comes in from the duo part. He's still sitting here waiting for this Riven to stand up just a little bit. He's level 6. Going to power in. Remember, he doesn't really have many items here. He's got a recurve, bow, and smite. That's it. But because you have the Lulu, the heal as well coming out there at the same time, he does die again, but he gets the kill, and part of this is just getting fed as much as you can. So respawns again. I'm going to keep showing you this stuff because this is how you play. You see, again, he's not going top lane straight away. Goes to farm what's up. Only his walls are active on the map. Then he goes and gets his red buff. And then, funny enough, goes back to top lane again to pick up the farm. And Lulu actually held that wave there. She didn't farm it at all. She just dragged it into the bush, waited so that he could get a bit of farm. And again, look at the gold he's getting from these minions. 21, that's normal. 21 still. Getting 14 from the casters. He even gets the full gold from the cannon minions as well at 70. So he is not reducing his minion gold at all at this point into the game. He is still, though, getting pretty far ahead. He's got 71 farm. Lulu has 40. Riven is 73. In terms of if you add Lee Sin and Riven's score together, he's actually behind, which is kind of the funny part, I guess, a little bit here. But if you look at the gold, he's about 1,000 gold ahead of Riven. He's about only 200 gold ahead of the Lee Sin. So it doesn't seem like it's an absolutely insane funnel at the moment, right? And this is kind of the point of it. It doesn't have to seem ridiculous, but he's going to get a couple of plates here and try and get down as much as he can. Go for the kill, actually. They end up turning this a little bit, which is probably not ideal, I guess, having, you know, both of them there. And he even ends up, unfortunately, dying here, both of them. But again, I'm deliberately showing you this game where he kind of feeds it. So this is the interesting part, because now Dragon is up. This is second Infernal, by the way, so definitely want it, right? But this time, Lulu has deliberately left top lane. This is where the kind of, I guess, like, decision-making part comes into this. But now Lulu is just roaming around the map and just buffing the Yi. You're going to see him basically 1v9 these fights. He's got his first enchant here, his Blood Razor. He's got his pickaxe as well, working towards his Rage Blade. But now they're just trying to roam around the map. Riven's still not left at all yet, so she's still pounding away top lane. She's actually doing pretty well top lane, but it's all about this Yi now. So Yi goes in here. The Lee Sin's going to go and try and steal it. We'll see who actually gets it. Thresh gets it. That's fine. It's still his team. But now this is just going to be Yi flashing in. Yikes. But still flashing in. That's Silas stealing Lulu's ult. He gets a kill with the Alpha Strike over the wall. But all of this is possible pretty much because Lulu's not doing anything for herself. She's literally pressing E and W and ult and everything that she has on the Yi to let him go nuts. So there is no real advantage at the moment. 9 kills to 11 after that team fight as well. But you'll see how powerful this is actually just being because of the synergy basically being 2v5. This again is where now, after everything, there's nothing on the map to get, right? He's not actually farming his jungle as much anymore. He's getting the lane minions just a little bit. He'll go back into the jungle in a second. But at the moment, like, he's still not getting any penalty. So all the lane minions that he's taken, he hasn't taken a ton, but he's been there. He has taken some, and he hasn't received a penalty at all so far in the game. So it shows you the way that Riot is trying to fix it is just not working at all at the moment. Again, he's going to ignore his jungle camps, go straight for the top lane farm, and just try and power that down as quick as possible. But this is a real kicker that you have to know this part of the strat, because you go and take your Rift Herald. This is massive. So you see Lulu has basically given up on farming at the moment. We'll see if she has a sensor at the moment. She does have sensor, so that's really good. We got the Rage Blade on Master Yi as well. He's got 108 farm. Now Riven's got 130, so funnel again, it doesn't look amazing, right? He's got a bit of a lead, but it's not crazy. But what you're doing really is adding Lulu's gold total in a way onto Master Yi, because her whole job is to make it like just to buff that one person, right? Go through the jungle, pick up the red buff. We've got the Rift Herald at this point as well. And now you're going to see what they're going to do with this. They're going to run at the Riven, who's not warding, which is pretty normal for solo queue, I think. Pop his ultimate, the Lulu ultimate as well, early, just to get the knock up and just to get a bit more damage. The E shield, the W speed as well. And now Lulu is going to drop that Rift Herald, and you're going to see what they do. But this is how you really snowball a game when you're running this kind of strat. Nobody's really going to be able to stop them here. You get a bunch of damage. I say that. Lulu's going to run in. They're going to get shred just a little bit. but he is so strong here. If you watch how they play it, constantly shielding and buffing the Master Yi. He's cutting backwards a little bit, but Lulu's not doing anything for herself here. Like, Lulu basically just sacrificed herself to make sure the Master Yi is going to survive a little bit longer, right? And that's the entire point of the strat. The Lulu is there literally just to buff the Yi. I want to show you one more thing from this. So you can see the blue team has, well, they have actually got the gold lead at the moment. They're 4 kills behind. Pretty good. If we take a look, though, just at the scoreboard very quickly, Master Yi is at full build right now. It's got 18 kills, 230 farm. That's still actually less than the Riven, though. And if we have a look at the gold, it's not that crazy. He's got 17,000, but like mid lane is behind. The 80 carry is about even. So everybody else in this game is pretty similar. It's just the Master Yi. And they've actually got Baron, the blue team. But now you're just going to see the power of Yi Lulu. And this is exactly why this works. He's pretty much two-shotting everybody. They don't push a wave. They're not trying to do anything else. He's literally running it down mid lane at the moment. Sorry, my throat's a bit funny today. Running it down with the Lulu and just right-clicking people. Here we go. And that is the power of a Fed Yi, I guess, with a Karma shield and with the Lulu shield at the same time. And they're just pretty much going to win off of this push, which is why it's pretty much ridiculous and very difficult to stop. Because even with the gold lead, this blue team, had absolutely nothing they could do against it. Like, there's no way for them to really beat that. And they played the game pretty well. They had Baron in that situation. They had the gold lead in that situation. And they still ended up completely losing this game pretty handily. So that is exactly the power of this strat and why it is so frustrating to play against.